In France, wine is a drink at celebrations, a gift at dinner parties, a cooking ingredient, a conversation starter, a winter warmer, and a summer evening joy. France produces 50 million hectoliters of wine and consumes 27 million hectoliters. Per capita consumption is 50 liters. France is known for its remarkable quality wines. More than 60% is red wine. Wine laws. France may be credited as one of the world's oldest and famous wine regions. To maintain their remarkable quality and quantity, wine growers have to follow wine laws. Institut National du Appellation d'Origine, formed in 1935, is the regulating body. There are 4 original categories or classes of French wines. First is Appellation d'Origine Contrôlée. The first law was set in 1919, but this AOC seal was created in 1950. It accounts for 53.4% of all wines. There are series of rules and regulations to be followed, like declaration of area of production, viticulture practices, composition of soil and allowed grape varieties, planting distances, pruning method, maximum permitted yields. Next is Vin d'Allume de Qualité Supérieure, established in 1949. Now less than 1% of French wines bear the VDQS seal. It is less restrictive in nature. For example, grape varieties, terroir and production has to be declared. They inspect on minimum alcoholic content as well. The next is Vin du Pays. Created in 1960, wines using this seal are produced from a specific major wine growing region with declaration of producers, name and approved grapes. 2 things only: producer's name and grape varieties. Very few restrictions are there. The last is Vin du Table. Vin du Table is awarded to very basic wines of France. About 40% of French wines are awarded with this seal, very less restrictive again. There is no requirement of declarations like grape varieties, area of production. Wine regions. There are 6 major wine regions of France: Bordeaux, Burgundy, Alsace, Loire Valley, Rhine Valley and Champagne. Bordeaux. Wine was introduced by the Romans, but around 17th century some Dutch engineers introduced viticulture in the area. Bordeaux is a beautiful port city situated in the southwest on the bank of river Garonne and Dordogne. One of the largest wine growing regions of France, is well known for its prestigious red wines. Red wines of Bordeaux has been exported to England from ancient time, popularly called as claret, due to its deep red color. Soil is pebbly gravel with lots of minerals, more alluvial in coastal areas. Climate: winters are short, summers are humid with moderate rains. Grape varieties: red grapes, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot. White grapes: Sauvignon Blanc, Semillon, Muscadet. Subregions of Bordeaux. Bordeaux is divided into these subregions. First, Medoc. Second, Margaux. Third, Graves. Fourth, Pomerol. Fifth, Sauternes. We're going to discuss Medoc first. Medoc is famous for its red wines. The northern part is called as Bas Medoc. Southern part is called as Haut Medoc. Bas Medoc is not famous for wines, but Haut Medoc is very famous for wines. There are some communes or towns which are famous. For example, Pouillac, famous for red wines with bouquet. For example, Château Lafite, Château Latour. Château means big mansions, manors, or castles which are engaged in manufacturing of wines. Next is Saint Stephe. Fruity, full-bodied red wines are produced. Château Montrose is example. Saint Julien. Lovely bouquet red wines are produced here. Example Poiferre. Saint Emilion. Rich red wines are produced here. Example Château Alsace. Next is Margaux. Margaux is famous for smooth, elegant, lighter wines with fine bouquet. Example Château Margaux. Next, grapes. They are famous for dry white wines and some red wines. Next, Pomerol is famous for red full-bodied wines. Example Château Petrus. The last, Sauternes is famous for white wines. These wines are renowned for their sweetness. Now we are done with Bordeaux wines. Bordeaux wines are not complete if we are not going to discuss about 1855 Bordeaux Cru classification, how it came to existence. Let's see. Napoleon III was organizing a world trade where he wanted to show the world best wines of France. So he ordered Chamber of Commerce Bordeaux to classify the wines of Châteaus. So 61 Châteaus of Bordeaux were classified under these categories. There are 5 different crus or growths. Let's start. Premier crus or the first growth. There are only 5 Châteaus. Only 5 Châteaus are put into this category. Examples: Château Lafite Rothschild, Château Latour, Château Margaux, Château Mouton Rothschild, Château Haut-Brion. Next, Museum Cru. I'll give less examples now, but there are lots of wines under this second growth category. Examples: Château Rosanne Segla, Château Poiferre. The next is Thracium Cru or third growth. Examples: Château Kervan, Château La Lagune. Next, Catherine Cru or fourth growth. Example: Château Saint-Pierre, Château Talbot. The last, Cinquième or fifth growth. Château Bataille and Château Bellegarde. Burgundy. Burgundy is a landlocked region situated far in northeast of France. Vineyards were established by monks. Produces both red and white wines. But now vineyards of Burgundy is divided in small states. Therefore, wines are not known by Châteaus. They are sold to small shippers. Red wines are more full-bodied but less tannin. Soil, limestone, sedimentary fossils, clay, climate. A peaceful wine country with sunny and warm weather. Winters are cold. Southern part is warmer than the north. Grapes, red, Pinot Noir, Gamay, white, Chardonnay, Aligot. Wine regions, Chablis. Famous for its white wines matured in oak barrels. Example: Jean-Marc Brocard, Gilbert Picot. The Côte d'Or, located more north to Chablis, produces red and white wines both. Example: red wine, Juvaris Chambertin, Pommard. White, Morceau, Montrachy, Côte Chalonnaise. Famous for red and white wines, but too produces a sparkling wine called Cremant de Bourgogne. The Mâconnais produces white wine. One of the best white wine, Puy-Fuissé, comes from this region. Puy-Fuissé is made from Chardonnay grapes. Beaujolais produces young red wines. Example: Beaujolais Nouveau, made from Gamay. Alsace. Alsace is situated on the border of France and Germany in northeast. Wines of Alsace are varietal wines, means named on the grapes. Vinification and viticulture is influenced by Germany. Wine is bottled in flute-shaped bottles. Soil, igneous rocks, sand, gravel, and alluvium. Climate, Alsace is in north of France, but very few people know that summer may be warmer than 30 degrees Celsius, which is more than national average. It allows the grapes to be over-ripened and affected by botrytis cinerea, making sweet wines. Winters are longer and cold. Grapes, white, Riesling, Zawustramen, Pinot Blanc, Silvaner, red, Pinot Noir. Alsace is famous for white wines, so some examples: Hugel Riesling, Van du Riesling, Trambach Riesling. One sparkling wine, Cremant d'Alsace. The Loire Valley. The Loire Valley is named on the river Loire. This garden of France is located in central west of France. Vineyards are not far from the Loire River. It produces an incredibly diverse array of wines, dry, sweet, and sparkling. It may be white, red, or rosé. Soil, granite, shale, limestone, clay, sandy. Climate, it is known for its gentle climate with mild winters, warm summers but not hot. Grapes, red, Cabernet Franc, Gamay, white, Chenin Blanc, Sauvignon Blanc, and Muscadet. Wine regions, the Pays Nantais, it produces some white wines, example Muscadet. Anjou Saumur, two great wines comes from this region, Anjou Rosé and Sparkling Saumur, a sparkling wine. Next, Touraine. It is the land of white wine, Vouvray. There is one sparkling wine also manufactured here, Sparkling Vouvray. The Central Vineyards. It is famous for white wines like Sancerre. The Rhine Valley. Located in the southeast of France, after flowing from Alps, the Rhine River takes a dramatic turn towards south near Lyon. It's a meeting point of cold and warm weather. Wines are above average with more acidic soil, rock, granite. Climate, Mediterranean, warm sunny days. Winters are cold. Grapes, red, Shiraz, Grenache, white, Viognier. Subregions, Northern Rhine produces white, red, and sparkling wine. Example, Château Grillé. Southern Rhine, it's home of Chateau Neuf de Pop. It's a very beautiful wine from Southern Rhine. Champagne. Champagne region is situated in the northeast of France. This area produces the most celebrated sparkling wine of the world called Champagne. All champagnes are sparkling wine, but all sparkling wines are not champagne. Well, because this beverage is made by a special method called method Champagnova, which makes it distinctive from others. Champagne was invented by Dom Perignon. There are only three permitted grapes: Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, and Chardonnay. Few brands: Dom Perignon, Vieux Clicquot, Ponsardin, Bollinger, Taittinger, Marchando. So, congratulations everyone, we have finished Wines of France. I may have passed a very small brief about champagne, but it's not enough. I'll come with a fully dedicated video only on champagne. Thanks for now and take care.